Good morning. I'm Dan Jones from Bext360, and we are essentially a blockchain company that traces products from the very first mile of production all the way through consumers. So how many of you were naked last night? No one? Who wanted to be naked last night? Who got up this morning and stared in a mirror for 5 minutes at yourself naked? That's what your customers are doing in your supply chains right now, whether it be cobalt, or whether it be palm oil, or whether it be coffee. Your consumers know more about your supply chains than you do, and they're certainly more concerned, at least what we see, about the impact of those supply chains on the environments in which they're sourced. So we're focused on large, inefficient markets like coffee, like palm oil, like seafood, and focused on understanding how we can connect consumers to those initial first mile production of those goods. It's kind of the perfect storm. What we saw is there's growing market demand for these goods. There's farm to table, what we like to call farm to table on steroids, where they want to know exactly where the palm oil comes from that's in their CPG. And also, the country of origin is changing. These supply chains are all built upon technologies from the 50s and 60s, spreadsheets and antiquated systems, where now they have 3G connection, they're making digital payments, and using the blockchain, we're able to deliver capital to that first mile of production. There's a $4 trillion shortage in capital funding for small-scale farmers, $4 trillion, $2 trillion in Africa alone. Using the blockchain, we can deliver capital from banks like Rabobank and Paribas directly to the suppliers of these goods. So we use blockchain, cryptocurrencies, AI, machine learning, and markers to ensure that these goods are from the country of origin. Our machines, for example, in coffee, can do over 10,000 objects per minute. Oops, I went too far. And trace goods all the way through the supply chains. So we use the blockchain at the instant we collect the goods, which is a difference. We have what we call commodity cryptocurrencies, where at the very moment we collect it, we turn it into a digital and actual asset. So as that asset goes through the supply chain, the banks and the consumers know that it has value, and at the end of the supply chain, we're able to deliver that smart contract back when the consumer pays their invoice. So we provide all this as software as a service, traceability as a service, so we're able to get an immutable record of all of the traces. We tokenize the balance sheet, so there's actual value on the balance sheet, reducing cost of the bill of lading, reducing cost of the insurance on the supply chain. We track across multiple owners, enable lending and capital, as I said, and verify proof to the millennials that want proof. They don't want to be greenwashed anymore. Enabling what we call conscious consumerism, which is the connection from the consumer all the way back to the producers. That's what we do, and I think it takes courage to show your supply chains to your consumers, and they're going to be demanding it soon, and that's what we're here to help with. Thank you.